Let's learn IR verbs in French with Madame Kami. In French, there are three groups of verbs. The first one is ER verbs, in which infinitive ends with ER, IR verbs, in which the infinitive ends with IR, and RE verbs, in which the infinitive ends with RE. And in this video, we are going to study about IR verbs. So, what are IR verbs? The verbs whose infinitive or the main verb ends with IR are called IR verbs. And these verbs are conjugated by removing R from the main verb and add the following endings. So, here are the following endings. With je, we put s at the end. With tu, we put s at the end. With il, l, and o, we put t at the end. With nu, we put ssons. With wu, we put ssez. And with ils and els, we put ssent. Now let's take the example of verb finir. Verb finir means to finish. So finir is the infinitive form of the verb. We are going to remove r from the end of finir and we will be left with fini. Fini is the radical or the stem of the verb. And now we are going to put all the endings that we have discussed earlier. Here's the conjugation. Je finis, tu finis, il, elle, on finit, nous finissons, vous finissez, il, elle finissent. So that's how we put the endings. Now here are some more examples of verbs in IR group. The first one is choisir to choose, grandir to grow, remplir to fill, réunir which means to reunite, obéir which means to obey, and accomplir which means to accomplish. Now it's time for a little practice exercise. In this exercise, we have to fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. The first sentence is tu dash finir ton devoir. So, since the sentence is starting with tu, we are going to put fini. Tu finis ton devoir, which means you finish your homework. The next one is je dash choisis la chemise bleue. Since the sentence is starting with je, we are going to put choisis. Je choisis la chemise bleue, which means I am choosing the blue shirt. The next one is il dash obéir le prof. Since the sentence is starting with il, we are going to put ils obéissent. Ils obéissent le prof, which means they obey the teacher. And the last one is nous dash réussit l'examen. Since the sentence is starting with nous, we are going to put nous réussissons l'examen, which means we pass the exam. That's all for the day. Thanks for watching and follow for more.